So this came out, say, a month or two ago. It was all the rage everywhere. So we're going to put it up against some tried and true welder, see how it compares.
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't think it's going to be something that's, oh, this is so much better. I think it's going to be kind of just,
yeah.
But I haven't put them up against each other, so.
Yeah, I mean,
so this should be interesting.
The whole point of the project was there was, you could do like the survey online, but I know I did it at the distillery gift shop. They had this like touch screen panel that you could kind of like answer these different questions about taste profiles and things like that, and it would kind of give you their products that they would have. And I have a feeling that that also fed into the data for this.
So right off the bat, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of color difference. In fact, I think the 107 might look a little darker. I don't know. That CYPB looks pretty good too.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
See, I'm looking at yours, and man, the colors on all three are pretty close.
Yeah, no, they're very
So I guess
close,
as the younger, the higher proof is kind of making up for that
the
dilution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
I mean, just very balanced.
Yeah.
Get kind of more character with the oak and kind of.
I get almost like a coffee and leather or something on the white label versus the 12 year. The 12 year is like way more subtle.
That white label. It's just a different profile.
Yeah.
It really, the first time I tried it, it really threw me off. If you would have thrown that into a blind, for me, I don't think I would have guessed it was Weller. Because it tastes, to me, a lot different than these other two. Because on the nose, they all smell very similar, but this
like
just has a different flavor profile.
Yeah, where like the 12, I was getting more like caramel and brown sugar and that kind of stuff, but real mild.
Yeah.
This is a little more robust flavor profile.
Yeah, and for a wheated, like it's kind of spicy.
Yeah. And it's not super oaky either.
No, you can tell it's definitely younger than the 12. 12 definitely has more of a oak influence to it.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, man, like it's more, I think you said earlier, I think it's just more balanced.
Yeah.
But man, the finish on that white label's a lingerer.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I think if it was something that was a little more readily available, I think it's something that I would
be a hit.
Drink a little more often, but you know, so much with stuff these days, you have to kind of take into account availability and secondary prices and everything, and it's
God,
I don't know about
even
the secondary
OWA,
price.
man. Even OWA is becoming like,
yeah,
you
can still find it as long as you're not in a highly competitive market.
That's pretty good.
Like I said, with OWA and Weller 12, I've always kind of gone back and forth just because I used to see people kind of arguing about that on Reddit, on which one they liked better, and I was usually always on the Weller 12 side of the argument, but then some days I'd drink some OWA and be like, you know what, I don't know, I might agree with, but I think it's just that they're similar in profile, but one packs more proof and punch, intensity, and this is more subtle and balanced. And yeah, with OWA, I always got a lot more cinnamon than with the Weller 12. Yeah, they're all pretty good, but I was really, the thing that really threw me off was how much different the Weller, the white label, was than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I seriously thought it was just going to be a watered down version of OWA, but it has its own kind of unique.
Doesn't it say
flavor
that it's an
profile.
8-year? Is it? I mean,
No,
yeah,
I
check
think
it out.
they said something about that it was around about 7. I don't think they stuck an age statement on it though. Oh, it does. Yeah, for 8 years.
So it's actually age stated.
Yeah.
I don't know. So let me go back. To
Yeah, but I'm sure with I'm
now
sure
that 12 is really.
yeah,
12's
that's what
really
I'm
opened up
saying.
now.
Yeah, anytime something's older, you gotta
Oh
give it a
yeah,
whirl.
man. See, now I'm getting like berries and yeah, I'm getting all kinds of stuff.
One thing that I've always kind of gotten in Weller 12s, and even William LaRue Weller, I get it too, is this artificial grape flavor, like
Robitussin.
like artificial grape candy.
Hmm.
And I always get that note on Weller 12s and William LaRue Wellers, not on OWAs, but I get it on those.
Yeah, I'm getting definitely some kind of berries now, and also like bread, almost like yeast bread.
Yeah, I always get a
opened up real
breadiness no
nice,
matter
man.
what weeded.
Let me see this white label again. Yeah. See, I don't get any kind of berries or anything with this one. This has more like cocoa, like cocoa powder or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it really
Totally
shocked me
different,
that
yeah.
it's like its own unique thing. I just seriously, the way the bourbon market is these days, and the way people are, just trying to develop gimmicks out of something that they already kind of have. I was really surprised that it's like its own thing.
Yeah, it's totally different. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, there's a
finish is
little
nice too.
bit of family resemblance, but yeah, honestly, even at the lower proof, I kind of think the finish goes on longer than the OWA.
And it has this nice little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
In the finish. I think it holds its own.
Coming
man.
around, man.
Yeah.
Again, I really thought it was going to be a gimmick. Now, again, I do not agree with the secondary price.
Oh, no,
I think
man.
that's insane to pay
That's
that for
a
that.
have and have not.
Yeah,
price.
I think if you somehow got all these, if you just consider what the retail pricing is, and just stick to that, I think it's really solid.
COWA. Oh yeah, I'm getting a ton of cinnamon now in this one, man. Like cinnamon, a little vanilla. See, I don't get like as much caramel brown sugar as I do from the 12.
No.
It's mostly cinnamon. And I don't get that bread note I get from the 12 either, or any of that baking chocolate from that by label.
Yeah, I don't get any chocolate. I still get a little bit of that breadiness.
The yeastiness.
But that's more on the kind of mouthfeel and the finish than it is on the front side.
Yeah. OWA bringing it, man.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, back when they were
I got a little
both
bit
so
of that bread
easily
there.
available, like, it just, you definitely had these always at your disposal. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely drank them way more often back then. And especially because in Texas we were always blessed with having them on the shelf.
Yeah. So what do you think, man?
I think
Worth the hype?
It is well, hype has to include secondary.
Yeah.
And I would say then no. But if it was as available as OWA, then yes, I would say it's worth getting.
So all in all, I think at retail price, I think it holds its own with both of those.
But how do you rank them? And would you
Again, man, it's
prefer?
one of those, like, when I started drinking it today, I was not that impressed with the 12, man, but I started with the 12. And by the time I finished, the 107 really kind of came into its own, so it's kind of, I don't know, man. If I had to rank them today, oh, that's tough. That would be a tough call. I would probably go with the 107, and then maybe the white label.
Oh man, yeah, I'm kind of really liking that nose on that CYPB.
That the 107 just really brought it home with that extra proof, man.
I like the darker notes that
I do like
white
that.
label is
Yeah.
kind of bringing. Yeah, that's growing on me actually.
You make me pour a little more. Let's see. Now I don't know. If
See,
I'm
and
gonna
that may end up being, you know, how I said back in the day, it kind of depended on what day it was.
Yeah.
Today, I actually may like that white label better. Wow.
It smells really good.
And you know me, I'm always like overly skeptical of hype. Like it may, like anytime there's hype on stuff, I'm like, well, let me try it and see.
See, now I'm getting a little of that doughiness.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah.
It's a solid pour, man. I think on any given day, it's equal with.
It's
those other
definitely
two.
worth being in the Weller family.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, man. So white label CYPB, pretty good.
Pretty good.